Hello, YouTube. Sir Dragon X here. We have another viewer request today. I did a video on the quote super peso against the dollar, but what about the Canadian dollar for all my Canadian viewers as well? We're going to discuss that in the video coming up next. In a recent episode, we delved into the peso-US dollar exchange rate, shedding light on the peso's diminishing value. We also touched on the broader spectrum of Mexico's economic landscape and how it intertwines with the fluctuating exchange rate. Following that episode, an insightful comment from a viewer steered the discussion towards the Canadian dollar, underlining a pertinent point. Given the sizable community of Canadians who either reside in or travel to Mexico, it's a topic worth exploring. So, here we are, unfolding the dynamics between the Canadian dollar and the Mexican economy in today's video. If you haven't caught the previous episode, I'd recommend giving it a watch to build a solid foundation before diving into this one. You'll find the link in the video description below. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Over the course of 2023, the exchange rate between the Mexican peso and the Canadian dollar has seen some interesting movements. According to data from exchangerates.org, the value of the Canadian dollar to the Mexican peso has decreased by 7.62% in 2023 and has not seen any type of recovery during the year. In contrast, the US dollar has seen a similar decrease in value, but has seen a 0.03% recovery in the last 6 months. These fluctuations reflect the dynamics of international trade, economic policies, and global events impacting these currencies. I once again had a discussion with my father-in-law, Roman de la Fuente, who is an emeritus professor of economics at the Tecnológico de Monterrey. He indicated that several factors have contributed to these exchange rate trends. These include, but are not limited to, number one, economic indicators like GDP growth and unemployment rates. Number two, trade performance, with Mexico's strong export performance being a notable factor. 3, political stability and prudent macroeconomic policies in Mexico. And 4, global events like changes in crude oil prices, which have been impacted by global geopolitical tensions. Looking ahead, forecasts are mixed. Some sources predict a steady increase in the Canadian dollar to Mexican peso exchange rate reaching 14.80 by December 2023, and then a decrease during 2024, reaching 13.28 by August of 2024. Other sources forecast the rate to be 13.34 by the end of this year and 13.58 by the same time next year. Yet Wall Investor forecast a decrease to 12.346 by this time next year. My father-in-law's prediction? Well, he still maintains that there's no telling and predictions are irrelevant at this time, as he said previously with the US dollar. So, how does this compare to the US dollar? When we draw a parallel to the exchange rate of the Mexican peso to the US dollar, we do see some similarities. The exchange rates are influenced by similar factors such as economic performance, political stability, and global events. However, the U.S. being a larger economy and a global reserve currency, the dynamics can be somewhat different. This is why experts believe the U.S. dollar has fared better than the Canadian dollar. Moreover, the monetary policies of the U.S. Federal Reserve significantly impact emerging market currencies like the Mexican peso. In conclusion, understanding the exchange rate trends between the Mexican peso and the Canadian dollar, and by extension the U.S. dollar, offers insights into a broader economic landscape. While forecasts provide a glimpse into potential future movements, it's essential to note the inherent uncertainties in exchange rate predictions due to a myriad of unpredictable global economic factors. As I said in my last video, it's still too early to tell where the Mexican peso will stabilize due to such uncertainty. While the US dollar is enjoying a recovery, it doesn't seem the Canadian dollar is faring as well. But in today's world, anything could change. But there is one thing for certain. As I stated, the outlook for the Mexican economy is positive, and that will affect the exchange rate as we observe the fluctuations in the coming months. As always, here at Retired Life in Mexico, no bull, we will keep a close eye on the situation. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It really helps me to make content to help you. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.